Hello, my name is Sydney Durham. This is my first semester at Kent School of Social Work. I'll be graduating with my MSSW in August of 2019, and I'm specializing in mental health, which is why I'm taking this course. I graduated with my BSW from Northern Kentucky University in December of 2018. So I'm kind of getting a late start into my master's, but I wanted to take a little time before I delved into it. My faith origin, I was raised in a Baptist church. My parents were not very religious. They didn't go to church regular or anything. Like, they followed Christianity, but it was with my distant relatives that I went to church with. I went to this youth program every Wednesday called Awanas, and I did that from probably about 5 years old up until mid-high school. And up until that point, the thought of other religious beliefs never even crossed my mind. I'm from Corbin, Kentucky, which is kind of a smaller town, and it's a southern town. It's in southeastern Kentucky, and religious beliefs are not very diverse here. Pretty much everybody here follows some system of Christianity, whether it be Catholicism or Baptist, Pentecostal. So anything outside of that realm, I never really got any knowledge about or exposure to. So it wasn't until I went to college that I really started exploring other religious beliefs, because those were actually brought to my attention. I had friends there who had different belief systems, and that was all really new to me because everyone that I went to school with as a child all had the same beliefs. And if you didn't, if you were atheist or agnostic, you were looked at differently. It was a rather judgmental environment. But once I went to college and started conversing with other people, I started becoming more informed and learning more about religion, religious beliefs, and it was about that time that I decided for myself. For a while there, I didn't know what I was. I was pretty confused, I guess, because I didn't know what was right and wrong. And that's a hard one to pinpoint because there's so many different religious belief systems that you can follow. So how can you determine which one's right or wrong? And I guess I finally came to the decision that if I had to put a label on what belief system I subscribe to, it would be agnostic, because I don't deny that there could be a higher power, but I don't necessarily believe that there is one either. Just believe in the possibility, because I'm kind of I don't really believe something unless I know it. I don't want to, maybe it's that I don't have a lot of faith, but I need something concrete to go off of. And with religion, that's not something you're ever going to get. You're never going to get something concrete. And so for now, I would label myself as agnostic, because I do believe that it's possible, because there's no way to determine that there isn't that possibility of something else out there in my mind. But at the moment, I don't feel confident that there is a certain religion that works best for me. The reason I chose to take this class is because I started working at a rehab for women in February of this year. And if you know anything about the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, it's very spirituality based. And I wasn't really aware of that whenever I started this job. And I didn't know much about the difference between spirituality and religion. I slowly started becoming more aware of that, but that's something I really wanted to learn about, is what that difference was. And so in my mind, I look at religion as a belief system that you follow. Spirituality is more of your relationship with your higher power, or more of an internal relationship. So taking this class, I really want to learn more about spirituality specifically. I'm not opposed to learning more about different religious belief systems, because I think that will increase my open-mindedness, and I'm always open to that. And it will increase my competence in being able to help others who do follow different religious beliefs, because they're so different. they're so different, there's so many, and I never know who I'm going to encounter and what their beliefs are going to be. And that's why for the big project we're going to do, I'm going to try to pick a religion that I know nothing about, that I've never had any kind of participation in, because I do want to learn. But my big interest is more of the spirituality aspect, like what that means to someone, how that impacts someone, because I know for the clients at the facility I work at, spirituality is very important to them. They depend on that, a lot of them, to get through each day without using and to stay sober. And so I want to be able to relate to them more on that, to be able to explain that more to them myself so that I can become more competent in that area. That is all.